Hi, I'm Jared Drake, and I'm going to talk to you about lighting techniques in film and video. Basic lighting setup is the three-point lighting setup. They call it three-point because it's with three different light sources. The first is your main light source. It's your key light, and that's the main source that's shining on you. It would be this light here, I suppose, for me. Your second light source is your fill light. That's the light that actually lights the shadows. Yes, you do actually light shadows. The purpose for that is the contrast between the key and the fill defines how harsh of an image, how harsh of a look you want it to be. And all of that helps define what the character is going through emotionally and the tone of your film. The third light in the basic three-point lighting setup is your rim light or your backlight or your hair light. What that is it's a light from up in the back or somewhere up in the back to the right or left, whatever, that's shining on the back of the character's neck and shoulders, and generally you'll see like an outline halo around this part. And that helps separate the character from the background or the subject from the background. Lighting for indoors versus outdoors is drastically different. Indoors takes a lot more time to light and gaff than outdoors does. The reason for that is outdoors you basically have the sun and you're stuck with it. So there's not a whole lot you can do. If it's overcast, what's great is the clouds serve as a sort of diffusion for the sun. So you get this very nice diffused light through the clouds that's very easy to shoot, that's very easy to set up. Maybe you'll come out with 1 HMI, which is a daylight balance light, cast that onto the scene or the characters and throw in some bounces or some extra diffusion somewhere and call it good. Indoors is much different because you have so much control. You can really do whatever you want. It's very tough to make a room that's quite flat, have shape. You have to use lights. You have to use shadows. It's difficult to work in small spaces. So, if you're on location and you're shooting a bedroom scene, well, that 16-foot by 16-foot bedroom is tough to get all the film equipment, all the camera equipment, all the production design stuff, all the props, and all the lights set up. So, people have to be patient with coming and going, walking through the door, people trying to leave the door, people running wires and cable. It just turns into a major headache shooting indoors, and logistically, it just takes time to do. Now, one thing that's filmmakers often do is if they need to shoot a night scene, they'll do what's called day for night. And they will shoot during the day but try and make it feel like night, either by some post process or what they do within the camera. One trick to use is if you're shooting day for night, take daylight balanced film and shoot that outside. You take tungsten film, which is designed to be shot under 3600 Kelvin, and take that outside, and that'll have a bluish hue to the look of the film, and blue is associated with nighttime. Then you can stop it down either within the camera or in processing and try and just bring the overall tone, the look, just make it much darker. And that darkness combined with the blue look of the film will hopefully give it a day for night type of look. But it's something that should be tested ahead of time because it's a little tricky to get right.